So just when you thought Hollywood couldn't get any stupider and more disconnected with the average American, Patricia Arquette goes and does this thing. Before we begin today's story, guys, make sure to drop a like on this video and share it around, since this will probably be the 11th video in a row that's demonetized. Obviously, it's not about the money, because the amount of views we get on this channel is not enough to generate any sort of income, but the fact that the video is demonetized in the first day, which is the best day for a news video, it means that it won't garner that much views compared to the other videos who are monetized and YouTube promotes them. So in order to combat them, you need to like this video and share it around. If you share it, it helps to organically promote this video instead of YouTube pushing it in the recommendations and the search results, but they won't do it because it's demonetized. If you want to support this channel so I can upload every day multiple videos for you and cover every single news that's related to SJWs, you can support this channel on Patreon and Subscribestar. Thank you for all of you who joined this month and support this channel through those means. I appreciate it a lot. So yeah, I think we're about to begin. Yeah, we're done with the shilling. We can read this story. Patricia Arquette urges one-day economic shutdown to hurt Trump. Now, the latest month has been really funny when it comes to leftists talking about the economy, because Obama came out saying taking responsibility of the economic boom that America is having right now, which is thanks a lot to Trump. And then obviously the coronavirus happened, and the last week the Dow dropped to like 25,000, I think, from 30,000. It had the largest drop in a single day in the history of the entire stock market, which is huge. And obviously it's because of the coronavirus pandemic, because a lot of people are scared of it, and it slows down production and shipping and everything, because a lot of the economy in the world is based in China right now. So obviously it's gonna tank the stock markets. Now, funnily enough, leftists are trying to blame the stock market crash on Trump, but there's no real recession coming through because of any of his actions or any bubble bursting. It's just that China is a little bit out of the market right now because of the coronavirus. So not only did Obama took credit for the economy, which backfired, nobody believes it, and now they're trying to blame the economic losses in the market on Trump, which is not working as well. So leftists do know that the economy is probably the most important thing for people around. Like, most people will tolerate any sort of president if he's a socialist, if he's a Republican, maybe not Republican for crazy leftists, but if he's a Democrat, people don't mind it as long as the economy is good, because a good economy can lift up the poor, it can elevate the middle class and the upper middle class, and generally it's good for all the people around the country. So obviously nobody would mind any president you have as long as the economy is good, and that's why Trump's approval rating is skyrocketing right now at an all-time high, and pretty much almost ensures his election in the coming year, in the 2020 election. So obviously leftists are trying to go take a stab at his economic achievement. First with the Obama declaration that he took credit for the economy, then blaming Trump for the market losses due to the coronavirus, and now Patricia Arquette is pushing for an economic shutdown. So let's read it. Actress Patricia Arquette is urging people to participate in a one-day economic shutdown that is designed to inflict damage on the US economy and hurt President Donald Trump. Arquette posted a message to Instagram on Thursday promoting the March 2 event, telling her followers that they should refrain from making any purchases, presumably including food and medication, for a 24-hour period as part of #resist movement against the Trump administration. Now, as you can see, the post reads, a reminder, please contact everyone you know. On Monday, March 2nd, we're going to have an economic shutdown. #shut it down. It's easy. Do not spend any money on anything anywhere, in caps lock. Our goal is to cause a $238.2 billion blip on the federal government's records. We're not doing, and then the post stops. It has 6,000 likes. Sorry. Um, Arquette's post claims that the goal is of the economic boycott is to cause a $238.2 billion blip on the federal government records. It remains unclear who is organizing the boycott, but it appears that it originated with the Twitter account at Leo8772, which said that there will be similar day-long boycotts each month through the November election. This will not cause us to go into recession, quote, but it will slow the economy down, the account says. It will show the GOP that Americans are coming together and we're demanding changes starting with the removal of Trump. The account said that only emergency purchases will be exempted from the boycott. Now, this is just so stupid. Like, I don't care if literally Hitler would run the country as long as we have a good economic structure and he's not killing anybody, he's not going after people, he's not violating your God-given rights or the Constitution. And obviously Trump is not literally Hitler, he's actually a decent president and has a great economy, which is why a lot of people expect him to win in November easily. Maybe not if he would run against Bernie Sanders, because he's the only one with a legitimate grassroots movement, but I think that the economy is huge for everyone, Democrats or Republicans. People don't mind it as long as they can get a job, can make a decent living and live their life. Like, if you give people something to lose, that's when you have them. And when people have a good economy, a good job, decent income, and their portfolio is doing very well thanks to the stock market, they really don't care who's the president or who's leading them, who's the mayor, who's nothing. When you live your life, you don't mind this shit. Only people who are bored out of their mind doing some stupid college degree that's tied to some sort of sociology or gender studies, when you have no problems, literally zero problems in your life, you're inventing one, which is Trump. So yeah, those people don't mind actually, even if you go into recession, because that's an old Bill Maher quote which pushed for a recession in 2018 on one of his shows, just so Trump would be removed. And later on, obviously, he didn't apologize. He backed up those statements. He said, I'm just saying we can survive a recession. We've had 47 of them. We've had one every time there's a Republican president, quote. They don't last forever. You know what lasts forever? Wiping out species. Like, yeah, fuck the economy. You know what's worse? Ecology, like saving species, global warming. That's more important than the economy, sorry. Obviously, you can stand the recession, you and Patricia Arquette, because you live in Hollywood, you have a ton of money, you live in gated communities, you're not affected by illegal immigration, you're not affected by recessions, you have a ton of money that can last you up to 3-4 lifetimes easily. You can live off your interest forever. So don't talk shit about the economy and don't encourage people to shut it down and slow down the economy. Like, this is the most disconnected, retarded event you can have possibly. Like, who wants to slow down the economy unless you have Trump derangement syndrome? Like, why? Why? You have 3.5 unemployment rate, 3.5% unemployment rate. Basically, anybody who's capable can get a job nowadays and make a living. Why would you want to go into a recession? Just so you can remove the orange man from office? Just so you can get him out in this 3 years long tantrum that you're throwing since he got elected? Just so he'll be out of here? Why? Why? Because he's good for the economy? Because people genuinely like him? Because people vote for him even though it's not about racism, even though it's not about keeping brown people at the border, but actually for economic reasons, because he speaks to those people? Why would you want to slow the economy down when it's so good? Not only would it affect the poor and the middle class, which will carry the brunt of a recession, it will also tank the economy around the world. People who invest in America, people who are affected by the American economy. This is how truly disconnected and out of touch these liberal Hollywood elites are. Fuck off with your virtue signaling, you pieces of shit. Why would you go after the economy? Why? That's the end of the video, guys, I guess. Love to hear your opinions in the comments. Fuck Patricia Arquette, she's a piece of shit. I hope she kills herself in Minecraft, of course. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.